station keeps you informed 24/7. Get the latest news, weather forecasts, Caribbean entertainment, and carnival action. If you long for the fun and sun of the Caribbean, download our app now to watch One Caribbean Television on the go, live or on demand.
Come on down to Outdoor Man.
When do I get to shoot the crossbows?
We're breaking the rules.
So you're 13, I don't even think it's legal. So we should do it after lunch.
Our camping department is intense.
Set it up in 30 seconds flat. And take it down even faster.
And we're always family friendly.
He's adorable. Listen, we found a bear cub in here.
Been nice knowing you, Baxter.
Outdoor Man is open for business on Last Man Standing.
This is home for CBS WZMQ 19.
Is focusing on road safety, aiming to prevent the thousands of traffic deaths in the U.S. each year. Your 19 News starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
A gorgeous sunny day across the UP. It's getting me even more excited for summer.
We'll just wait till tomorrow. Guess what's on the way? More sunshine. Those temperatures, though, are going to be dropping, though, this evening. Check this out. We have frost advisories pretty much covering the entire UP. That's going to start in the very early morning hours on our Thursday, basically around 2 a.m. for Eastern time, and that continuing till about 10 a.m. Eastern time. But look at that. Just the majority of the UP looks like most of the Keweenaw Peninsula is out of it, at least that upper tip, and then the far east staying warmer than everybody else. But again, we've been talking about this the past couple of days. Make sure you get out there and cover up any of that vegetation. Taking a look at current temperatures, it's still fairly nice out there, but expect very cold temps this evening. I'll have more details after the break.
Thanks, Air. Developing now on day 2 of the annual Mackinac Policy Conference, Governor Gretchen Whitmer announced a new housing initiative for the state. The annual conference brings lawmakers, government officials, and industry leaders together on Mackinac Island to discuss some of the state's biggest issues. Our Michigan Capitol correspondent Sophia Murphy is on the island today with new details about the governor's announcement.
A big focus at the policy conference today has been housing, Sarah. The governor kicked things off this morning by announcing some changes to state goals that were set at this conference back in 2021.
We are announcing raising our statewide housing target to 115,000 units by September 2026. So that's a 53% increase. It's ambitious, it's achievable, and it's absolutely necessary.
According to the Michigan State Housing Development Authority, the previous goal of 75,000 units will be met by May of 2025, more than a year ahead of schedule. But when I talked with State Senator Ed McBroom about the announcement, he said the plan only addresses shortages in housing. He says he's still concerned about regulations he believes need to be rolled back in order to actually lower housing costs.
The solution they're coming up with is, well, we'll just pour more money into it and not taking a serious look at why is it costing so much more.
MSHDA's director, Amy Hovey, says the increased goal will work hand in hand with state funding opportunities to impact prices. Whitmer and Hovey highlighted programs like Missing Middle, money that targets housing for middle-class families, My Neighborhood, funding for projects that addresses the state's 15 region-specific housing plans, and federal funding to lower utility and energy costs.
Housing and energy are inextricably linked. Michigan's buildings, including homes, account for a large portion of our state's climate emissions. We need to tackle both ends of the challenge.
Tomorrow is another event-filled day. I'll be back with more from the Lieutenant Governor. He'll be hosting a panel on making Michigan a high-growth, high-wage state as the focus of the conference shifts to addressing Michigan's workforce needs. On Mackinac Island, Sophia Murphy, WZMQ 19 News.
The Upper Peninsula State Fair is one of 4 fairs in the UP receiving state funding to upgrade its facilities. The Michigan Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, or MDARD, awarded $1.5 million to fairs throughout the state for building and capital improvements. With its $100,000 grant, the UP State Fairgrounds will resurface the beef arena, replace the current seating with 10 rows of aluminum bleachers, and extend the roof to meet the north side of the beef barn.
Multi-species livestock auction arena, and so we're really looking forward to expanding its use beyond just the livestock component of the fair and the other 51 weeks of the year. It's certainly going to enhance accessibility, and we're excited to see what opportunities it presents.
The Fairgrounds Operations Manager says preparations for the 2024 fair started at the end of last year's fair, with crews focusing on landscaping this week. WZMQ 19 is a proud sponsor of the UP State Fair, and we will have coverage throughout that week beginning August 12th. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, nearly 100 people across the U.S. dies in a traffic-related incident each day. Experts estimate each year about 41,000 people will die in a traffic crash. Keeping our roads safe for everyone is a top priority for members of Congress. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp reports some senators are turning to technology as a possible way to reduce the number of traffic deaths.
According to a 2023 AAA study, nearly 94% of Americans drove at least occasionally in 2022, making our roads and highways busy places. But getting from point A to B safely is a concern in Congress.
Every day, unfortunately, more than 100 Americans lose their lives on our roads.
Looking at some of the most recent stats from the Department of Transportation, in 2022, states like Michigan, New York, and Pennsylvania had about 1,100 to 1,200 traffic fatalities. Roughly half of them involved passenger cars. About a third were alcohol-impaired driving, and another third were speed-related fatalities.
Since the pandemic, speeding, drunk driving, and non-use of safety belts account for most of the increase in traffic deaths.
Some senators are calling these traffic deaths a national crisis and are looking to use technology, like autonomous cars, to create safer roadways for everyone.
Unlike human drivers, autonomous vehicles do not get distracted, tired, or impaired. They can react to hazards more quickly and make split-second decisions based on vast amounts of data that no human could process.
While this is just one suggestion, they say public safety campaigns and technological innovations on their own are not enough.
We must also focus on improving our roadway infrastructure to improve safety. This includes maintaining road quality and focused federal funding to leverage state, local, and private funding for infrastructure projects that will vastly improve roadway safety.
In Washington, Rachel Knapp, WZMQ 19 News.
Your first warning weather forecast is coming up after this break. Plus, what's up with Megan O'Connor? Get your helmets on. Megan has the details on the first big bike race of the season in Marquette County. And later, high school golf. Highlights from Division I girls action this afternoon. We are back in 2 minutes.
John's Auto is still your #1 source for a pre-owned vehicle. Our standards are still the highest. We have the cleanest hand-picked inventory around. That's what we're known for.
John's has built a legacy over the years, if you will, and for us to be able to jump into the service industry, the detailing industry, we provide quality service, timely, reliable, trustworthy, just like John's has for years in car sales.
Come on down to John's Auto and see what we're all about. Sales, service, and detailing.
Tony's Green Thumb in Bark River is open for business. Tony's is your one-stop shop for all your garden and flower needs. Known for a huge variety of big, beautiful baskets, gorgeous planters, and over 600 varieties of vegetables and flowers to choose from. Open daily, come see why people travel over 100 miles to Tony's Green Thumb. Tony's Green Thumb, where beautiful gardens begin.
She's fair.
Untrue, Your Honor.
What, you're going to have your turn.
She's inquisitive.
What in the world led to this young lady finding you in this compromising situation?
And firm.
The only thing that matters in this particular courtroom, sir, is how I see it.
Watch Equal Justice with Judge Ebony K. Williams.
Weekdays on WZMQ CBS.
I'm Rachel Knapp. Watch my reports live from Washington, only on 19 News.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
It's Shunk's big spring sale. Sofas, sectionals, and recliners are on sale now at Shunk's and get 12 months to pay with no interest. We have a large selection of sofas, sell price from $3.99 to $6.99. Like this large 88-inch sofa is just $4.99. Or how about this super comfortable double reclining sofa for just $6.68? In sectionals, there's over 50 different sectionals available between $6.99 and $10.99 like this. And heavy-duty recliners like this are just $2.79. Shop Shunk's today.
Now, award-winning WZMQ 19 Air Stasic.
Tonight we've got clear conditions. Yes, there is a chance of seeing that northern lights, especially as we are in the view line. However, that KP index is going to be slightly low, but you never know. You might snap a really nice picture. We also have those frost advisories because our temperatures are going to be primarily in the 30s. So it's going to be a chilly night across the board. Now, I mentioned earlier that the Keweenaw Peninsula is kind of out of the advisory. Do they have a chance of getting frost? Yes, of course, because we've got very cool, dry air conditions for this evening, and those winds are going to be primarily light. So again, make sure you are covering up any gardens you might have started or some flowers. Taking a look at Republic, because they're kind of in the center of where we're going to see this action, that temperature around 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning is going to be close to 34 degrees, and then conditions in the sky are going to be fairly clear as well, as we've got loads of sunshine on the way. Taking a look at the freeze risk across the UP, again, it's going to be mostly in that central area, but that frost advisory and that frost is expected to go from nose to tail on the Upper Peninsula. And then we'll take a closer look at what those temperatures in the morning for Gwin, Iron River, and L'Anse are going to be in those mid-30s, and then that sunshine sneaking out around a little after 6 o'clock in the morning. Winds again fairly calm, and those temperature highs tomorrow, I love it. 60 to 75 degrees. I don't know about you, but that is perfect for me. Here's a look across the map, a little bit warmer down south in Iron River as well as Iron Mountain. No surprise there, and we'll be primarily in the 60s here in Marquette with a high close to 68 degrees. Now the UV index for tomorrow is going to be 4, so that is technically in that moderate range, which means you do want to take some precautions and make sure you've got that sunscreen applied, as that burn time is anywhere from about 30 to 40 minutes. So make sure you are thinking about that, because we want to protect our skin. And then we'll see these ranges 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 as we get closer to summer, which the first day of meteorological summer is actually June 1st. The rest of us, we have to wait till the 20th of June. Taking a look at those rain chances, yes, they are coming back. We will see some sprinkles on Friday as well as Saturday, and then maybe again next week, but that's good news for those gardens that we talked about earlier. Let's take a look at Futurecast showing not a whole lot of clouds across the UP this evening into the morning. It's going to be glorious sunshine all the way into our Friday morning to start, as we are catching up here. Some cloud coverage starting there on our Thursday evening, and then here we go. Rounds of rain moving in around 9 a.m. over there on that northwest coast. Shouldn't see any thunderstorms at the moment, but we do have chances coming on our Saturday. I'll time out everything with your 7-day outlooks as well after the break.
Thanks, Air. Our 19 News Insights is on the way next. We are learning more about Northern Michigan University's Student Veteran Services program, which was just ranked one of the top in the nation. That conversation is 2 minutes away.
May is Maytag month at Kirkish Furniture. Upgrade to performance and save up to 30% on kitchen and laundry models. Buy 3 appliances and get a $200 rebate on kitchen, laundry, or mix and match. May is Maytag month at Kirkish Furniture in Houghton.
I love pink happy babies. Lisa from Norway Springs. No matter how much you bathe them, babies bathed in untreated Upper Peninsula water seem to look a little orange to me. Water that stains, sinks, and bathtubs isn't doing much for your baby's skin. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Purchase or rent a whole house filtration system from us. Norway Springs, no orange babies.
Fresh, safe water, guaranteed. Call Norway Springs today.
Tonight, Eye on America. Are nursing home patients getting the care they need, or is more money ending up with investors? Then, the Negro League's Forgotten Legends are getting Major League recognition, and pandemonium is returning to the nation's capital on the CBS Evening News.
Cars will break down, and when they do, it's too late. If your car is out of warranty, it leaves you with 2 choices. Get stuck paying for expensive repairs, or one phone call to CarShield. Their administrators pay for your covered repairs so you don't have to. Your coverage includes roadside assistance, towing, rental, and so much more. Plus, with their nationwide network, you choose the mechanic or dealer. Best of all, there's coverage for every wallet size. Make the smart call before it's too late. Call CarShield today.
Are you ready?
It's coming.
I say, are you ready?
The UP State Fair.
Are you ready?
Beginning August 12th.
I say, are you ready?
Be ready for the fun and excitement of the 2024 UP State Fair. Opening night, this year's queen is crowned. Wednesday night, August 14th, it's Tracy Bird in concert. Friday, August 16th is Women's Day and Men's Night. Tickets available at upstatefair.org. WZMQ TV 19, proud to be a reserved champion sponsor of the fair. Be ready for the fair, beginning August 12th in Escanaba. You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local with Sarah Blakely.
Northern Michigan University was recently ranked number 2 in the nation as a military-friendly school. The survey by Victory Media included over 1,800 institutions covering 10 indicators of success. Joining us tonight is the coordinator of NMU Student Veteran Services Program, Mike Rutledge. Thanks for coming in, Mike.
Hi.
And you also have a couple of special guests as well. We've got Quinn over here, and we've got Wells down by the desk. We'll get a shot of him later. Mike, this is not the first time that NMU has been given this honor. Tell us about this.
This is the 7th year in a row we've been in the top 5, and the 2nd time I've been number 2 in the country.
Awesome. Okay, so what type of criteria is used to receive this designation, military-friendly school?
Basically, the numerical data, how many veterans there are, graduation rates, retention rates, and resilience rates. The fact that they have somebody like me at the university, and we're also very friendly to the dependents of veterans, spouses and children.
Gotcha. The survey went through 1,800 different institutions. What does that mean to you to be number 2 in the country out of literally over 1,000 different places?
Well, it feels very good, but it speaks a lot for the entire school and the entire community. I mean, I would love to take credit for this, but I'm just a really small part of it.
Sure. All right, Mike, so what benefits do veterans and other people connected with military ties have for their education at NMU?
Sure. Well, the traditional veterans, if you will, have the post 9/11 GI Bill. That's also available to some reservists who may have been deployed or mobilized after 9/11. We have a lot of National Guard members who use the Reserve GI Bill, plus the state of Michigan has a nice package for them. And dependents have some VA benefits. The post 9/11 GI Bill can be given to children and spouses, and children of 100% disabled veterans also have a VA benefit that they receive. And NMU offers a 45% discount tuition to Michigan National Guard members.
Awesome. How large is the military and veteran community connected with Northern?
We have about 300 military connected students on campus. About 250 of those receive a VA benefit or another benefit. And we are the largest per capita population of veterans of all the colleges and universities in the state.
Excellent. So what are those different services that the school provides to veterans and military members?
Well, first and foremost, I assist them, the veterans, in applying and managing the benefits that they receive, whether it's from the VA or from the state. I can assist any veteran in applying for any other VA benefits. I'm not a service officer, but I can direct them to the proper people in town. And we have a veterans lounge that veterans can have a quiet space to study and do homework, which is very appreciated. And we also honor veterans at our hockey games and football games, and we do have a Student Veteran of the Year award that we give around Veterans Day.
Gotcha. We were talking, before the show even started. Where does this recognition kind of appear for people to know that NMU is ranked number 2 in the nation?
Victory Media has a magazine. The magazine's called GI Jobs, and they also rank employers too, but they have an annual issue that comes out with military-friendly schools, plus on their website.
Gotcha. And finally, how does NMU's Veteran Service Program connect with other veteran service programs in the area, not just in Marquette, but even just across the UP?
Sure. One of the things that makes NMU and Marquette such a great place for veterans to live is we're very interconnected in all the veteran services organizations. I'm a member of the Marquette County Veterans Alliance, along with a student member of the Student Veterans of America chapter. I'm on the Veterans Community Action Team, which is a large organization of service providers, people that do things for veterans regardless of whether they're an actual government agency or not. And the school is very supportive of that with me too.
Gotcha. Well, Mike, thank you very much for joining us, and congratulations on this recognition.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Still ahead tonight, What's Up with Megan? She has the details on a bike race coming up in Marquette County. And later, high school golf. Michael Edlum has highlights from Division I boys golf this morning. But first, here's your Upers United volunteer opportunity of the day. The Jansen House is looking for extra hands to make sandwiches for guests. This is an ongoing need every day. You don't need any kitchen experience. Just come anytime between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. and put some Sammies together and package them up in to-go baggies. To sign up to be a volunteer or check out other volunteer opportunities, just head on over to upersunited.com.
Coming up on the CBS Evening News, more than 70% of U.S. nursing homes are now run by for-profit companies, and mounting evidence suggests patients are paying the price. In our CBS News investigation, we examined one for-profit chain where some patients were allegedly neglected. That and more headlines tonight here on the CBS Evening News.
Coming up, our series. Wait a minute. Tom, is that you working the camera? Keep leaning out of your close-up.
How many say Tony and Nate?
You mean not say? Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you Billy Crystal. Guess who's in the house? Look at his outfit. Hey, give me some love, baby.
Would your mother like me?
My mother does love you.
Your morning routine just got better. CBS Mornings.
I swear they should have a camera during the commercial. It's such a good time here.
Pictionary.
I can't wait for this. Where's my popcorn?
Play along from home.
Iguana?
Iguana is correct. You just did a cartwheel and you're like 7'6".
With a chance to win.
Paddle of nunchucks.
Nunchucks is correct.
Every weekday.
This is unfair. No one knew that Colton was prolific in nunchucks.
Pictionary, weekdays at 9 on WZMQ CBS.
Pure Outdoor is the first program dedicated to increasingly popular outdoor and eco sports. Individual and adventurous. Journey to the world's most exotic, breathtaking locations. Pure Outdoor.
Who will be there when the final whistle blows? When the final votes have been cast? Who will be there when we need a warning or a laugh? Will you? Start a career in the broadcasting industry. Whether it's on air or behind the scenes, there's a world of opportunities waiting for you. Be there as history unfolds. Go to BeThereMichigan.com.
He's a mind reader.
On WZMQ CBS.
Let's find out what's up with Megan O'Connor. The first big bike race of the season in Marquette County is coming up.
That's right, Sarah. Tonight on What's Up with Megan, we are giving you the chance to be a part of an event that combines fitness, fundraising, and friends. The 11th annual Iron Range Roll is set to take place this Saturday. The event starts at the Cliffs Shaft Mine Museum in Ishpeming at 1 p.m. and ends in Marquette Township near Barrel and Beam. This is a 12-mile bike race known for its family-friendly yet competitive spirit. Will once again bring together cyclists of all ages and skills levels. There is no time limit, and the race route offers numerous rest stops, making it accessible and enjoyable for everyone. The 2023 Iron Range Roll was a resounding success, raising over $10,000 for the YMCA of Marquette County's youth programs. Over the past decade, the event has contributed more than $50,000 to support these initiatives, reflecting the strong community spirit and dedication of participants and sponsors. Race registration and volunteer opportunities are open now. Check out connectmarquette.org/Iron Range Roll for more info.
My quads are burning just watching all of that biking. 12 miles.
Yeah.
I mean, good for them.
But at least you can get a beer at Barrel and Beam after.
That is true. Or you could be a spectator and cheer them on.
True.
All right, what other events are happening?
Yes, so lots of events. It's time to actually start preparing for winter now until June 1st. Ski Brule and Iron River is having their advanced lift ticket special, $250 for a 6-pack of tickets. Get ready for the 39th annual Cruise and Classic Fun Run taking place this Friday and Saturday at the UP State Fairgrounds in Escanaba. Enjoy vintage cars, live music, food, and even a petting zoo. More information can be found on Facebook. This Saturday from 10 to 1 is the 14th annual Youth Fishing Day at Pendle's Creek National Fish Hatchery in Brimley. This is a free family event open to the public 15 years of age and younger, and no registration is required. Also this Saturday from 10 to 2, Calumet's annual Tulip Bulbs fundraiser will be taking place on the 400 block of 5th Street. Finally, next Wednesday from 1 to 5 is Holton County's Vet Fest 2024 at Michigan Tech University. Find more information on the link on the screen.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Megan.
Thank you.
And let's send it on over to Mike for sports.
Thank you, Sarah. One of the better days for the Upper Peninsula Golf Finals. Temperatures in the 50s, sunny. Okay, the wind was out of the north, nothing new there. Division I Finals took place in Marquette County. We'll start with the boys. They were at the Heritage Course at the Marquette Golf Club, and this is Marquette's Caleb Chipolewski for par, and not quite. Graham Johnson from Escanaba will be going for the birdie, and yeah, point that in there for him, Caleb, and that is good for a 2 on the scorecard. After a good shot from the bunker, Houghton's Marino Pisani rolls in the par putt right there. Chipolewski will tap in for bogey. He was the medalist on the day. Next group, Nagani's Holden Meyer chipping from the front of the green. This one turns out pretty well. And next behind him will be Cage Osterman of Baraga, which co-ops with Lance, and that makes their enrollment enough to be Division I. Chipolewski was the medalist on the day. Marquette won the team title with Houghton second, and we'll catch up with more results tonight at 11 o'clock. Now the girls were over at Wawanoan Country Club in Ely Township. The first hole is a par 4, and Escanaba's Camry Scott from the bunker. That one checks up nicely. She was the medalist on the afternoon with an 83. Kingsford's Grace Mackey about the same spot, pretty close to the same result. Marquette's Abigail Luke rolls her par putt and does not get any cooperation from that one. In the next group, Menominey's Lexi Marino with a putt that's close enough for an easy tap in. Haley O'Connor of Sault Ste. Marie will roll in this putt. Escanaba went on to win the team title, and again, we'll catch up tonight at 11. Elsewhere, the Division II Golf Finals took place at the George Young Course in Iron County. The Hancock boys brought home the first place trophy, followed by Jeffers. Iron Mountain's Cooper Pigeon was the medalist with a 76. The Bark River Harris girls took top honors, with West Iron County the runner-up. This is the first time the Broncos have won a Division II title in the UP. Ava McDonough of the Broncos was the top girls shooter with a 101. Now, Negaunee won the UP Boys Division I tennis title for the second year in a row. Marquette was second. On the Division II side, it was West Iron County, 1 point better than Iron Mountain and 1 point better than Ishpeming, so a pretty tight one down in Dickinson County. Tigers, Sarah, win part of a doubleheader. The first game 8-0, and they're losing 10-2 in the nightcap. Ugh.
So it goes sometimes, Mike. Thank you very much. Possible frost in some of our interior locations overnight. Air has the outlook on the way next.
On the Jennifer Hudson Show, we've got Pam Grier.
I love a good old mug. Look how big it is.
This is fabulous.
I keep my whiskey in mine.
Plus, a chef who saw beyond his circumstances.
I didn't know that the kitchen would actually be my path out of prison.
The Jennifer Hudson Show, tomorrow at 5 on WZMQ TV CBS, followed by 19 News at 6.
I kept my mouth shut for 25 years.
Now that you're back, I want you to go to Tulsa.
Not exactly the welcome I was expecting. What crew runs this neighborhood?
No crew up in here. We're in the middle of nowhere.
I'll protect you from the gangs.
What gangs?
Sit down!
You got a pretty good appetite for someone who was just shot at.
Tulsa King, Season 1, Sunday, July 14th on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
At Riverside, we like to have fun.
Because we believe if it's a fun place to work,
it's a fun place to shop.
If you're ready to ditch the dull and step into an exciting new career,
then apply today at Riverside Auto Sales.
We're a family-owned company, and we're looking for smiling faces to join us in sales, service, parts, finance, and administrative positions. Apply today and get ready to have some fun at work.
We can't wait to welcome you to our Riverside family.
It's as low as household can go, period. Dining room, bedroom, living room, kitchen, it's simply the lowest prices household appliance, furniture, and mattress gallery can offer. The sales event is underway and runs through May 31st. The sooner you're in the door, the better the selection on floor models, display models, discontinued items. When they're gone, so get to household starting now. The price tag is what you pay, and you won't believe the prices. Low, low, low as household can go. Household across from the Westwood Mall.
Woo, we got some cold temps tonight. We'll be in the 30s, especially in that interior and waking up into the morning. So you can expect frost across the UP, primarily though in that west interior, as we've got frost advisory. Sunshine though tomorrow, and a quick sneak peek at what's happening this weekend for those Saturday farmers markets in Marquette and Escanaba. Chances of showers and then possible thunderstorms on the way in the early afternoon and evening hours. A sneak peek at what's expected here in Marquette. Well, we'll have some sunshine and then rain next week.
Summer is coming. Thanks, Air. We'll see you back here tonight at 11.
WZMQ TV 19, continuing to stand.